Now we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. It's happening all over the world. It's happening to people all over the world. Okay? People such as myself. Okay? We are being denied our rights by law enforcement, by police officers, by the Criminal Justice Division, by attorney generals, by attorneys, by judges, all over the world. We're being denied our rights legally. Okay? Now legally they can't do this. This is not the law. They don't care about the law. They're not using the law. They're abusing the law. They're doing whatever they want to do with the law. Okay? They have no right to do this to you. But it's happening all over the world. Okay? It's time to wake up. Okay? They are not the law. None of them are. They are not listening to the law. None of them are. They are not operating according to the law. None of them are. Now, many of you say, look, they don't care about the law. They want that book, right? They want, the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Vedas, the Buddhists. Okay? But that's not true at all. Okay? Because you can go into a bank, you can go into a courthouse and say, look, here's the book. I understand that all over the world or whatever, you march, you protest the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, Buddhism, Hinduism, or whatever. Okay, here's the book. You know what's in the book. You know what I have in the book. Give me what's in the book so I can go about my business. You can show up to a bank and tell them, look, here's the book. If you want the book, if you want me to serve God or whatever, here's the book. I've read the book. I know what I have in the book. Give me what's mine. They're not going to do it. Even if they know who you are in the book. They're not going to give you what you want. No one is. Okay? So, what do we do then? All over the world, they say, look, we're trying to serve God. We're here to serve God. Right? All these religious people, all these organizations, all these countries, all these nations, all these governments say we're under God or whatever. We're trying to serve God or whatever. They don't say what God or which God, but that's what they tell you. So understand. If you ask me, they don't care about God. They ain't trying to serve God. Okay? You say, well, what are you saying? That doesn't make sense. Understand, the laws of the land were written long before they even knew anything about God, before they even knew that there was a God or anything. And those laws were laws so when people had land that they could keep it and that their land wouldn't get stolen. That's why they call it laws of the land. The original laws. Now, supposedly the original laws, they say, was created by the devil or something like that. And he just wanted to divert everybody from God, from the laws of God. All right? So, we know that all over the world, the laws that they're using on us, these are not the laws of God. These are not the laws that they should be using on us at all. Okay? These are made-up laws. These are laws that supposedly devils or whatever you want to call them, terrorists, okay, of laws have created, or just people in general. Now understand, all over the world, people are going to understand that they're not really given the law at all. Because if you were given the law, if all over the world everyone was given the law, listen to me, there would be no homelessness. Everybody would have money. Okay? everything would run according to the law. Okay? But that's not what you're seeing, is it? All over the world, there's all this crime, there's terrorism, there's homelessness everywhere. There's people starving. There's third world countries. There's wars. Okay? Rumors of wars all the time. Okay? Because, let's face it, all over the world, they're not giving us the law. You say, well, why aren't they giving us the law? What's going on? What did we do? We didn't do anything. Okay? And that's why we're having this conversation. We have to fight now. Okay? We have to fight for our rights. As they say, you have to march for your civil rights. You have to march for your rights. And all over the world, we need to unite. We need to say, you know what? We're done with the whole world or whatever. Police, law enforcement, attorneys, attorney generals, judges, denying us the law, denying us our rights, denying us lawsuits, denying just about everything we filed legally. Okay? So what do we got to do now? We got to fight for our rights. We got to protest. We got to march. We got to do all these things. I understand Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all these people. Okay? They marched all over the world fighting for civil rights. Okay? They've had some of the biggest civil rights movements in the history of the world. Okay? Now they were shot. You understand? They were shot and killed because they had a peaceful protest. And they said, look, we don't want a peaceful protest. Okay? They don't want you making a peaceful protest. They don't want you marching for your civil rights. What do they really want? Okay? Let's be honest. What do they really want? What are they waiting for? What have they been waiting for? What are they expecting? They're expecting you to make war. They want war. They want it now. They don't want any dancing. They don't want any speeches. They don't want any talk. They want to fight. They want to make war. They say, well, what can we learn from war? Nothing other than that we are basically engaging a machine, a robot that doesn't want to listen to us. And if we war it or whatever, they'll just bring in another one. They'll bring in another humanoid or whatever. Okay? They'll bring in an alien or whatever, using skin or whatever. And we'll be warring to the end of time. Okay? And that's why they want us to make war. Because they know even if we win, we still don't get our rights. We still don't win the situation. So, what do? They seem to be in control all over the world. They control the people all over the world secretively with UFOs, with saucers, with stealth, with cloaks, invisibility, with formulas, dematerialization. Okay? Understand, my ancestors knew all this. They knew that they intended to control the world by using stealth, by using invisibility. They intend to steal the land. They intend to steal on everyone, to divert the law everywhere by using what? Invisibility. Okay? This is their game plan. And now, of course, they're using time travel. Time portals, time teleportation, UFOs, time trains, time chairs, okay? Quantum leaps, quantum mechanics, okay? Things of that nature. Supernatural beings. Now, we understand everything about them, who they are. So what do we do now? Okay, we know it's all over the world. They don't want to give us the law. We know it's all over the world. They're denying us legally. They're denying our rights. Okay? Now, they have organizations, pentagons, or whatever, establishments all over the world. Okay? To fight what? Terrorists. Terrorists. What they call terrorists. And we say, look, are you sure that these people are terrorists? They don't look like terrorists to us. They say, well, why not? Well, are they being denied their rights? Are they being denied the law? Are they becoming terrorists because they say, look, there's no law. There's no point of following the law. There's no point of listening to it. Okay? So what? So what do I do now? I can't talk to anyone because they're law-minded. Okay? I can't deal with anyone because they're operating under the law. Okay? So what? You say what? I'm going to get out here and kill people. I'm going to get out here and terrorize people because I'm not having my way, or they're not listening to me, or I'm being denied my rights, or, I can't do anything without them. Right? And you really can't, because everything, for the most part, is under the authority of the law. Your name, your family, your house, your car, your job, your wife, your kids, pretty much everything you have is under the authority of the law. Okay? Now, a lot of you say, well, look, if it's all over the world, they're denying the law, not using the law, not listening to the law, why should we give them the law? Why should we say, you know what, you're a king? Why shouldn't we just say, you know what, you're not a king anymore. You're not with the law. You're not listening to the law. Okay? You're not using the law the right way. Okay? Whoever they are. Okay, we say, well, look, if you guys don't care about the law, why should I care about the king? Why should I care about the government, the nations, or what's in the law, or what the law is saying, or what you're trying to say about yourself legally, as if you're trying to tell me you're a king or whatever, and I'm like, look, you're not a king to me. Okay, you're not doing anything legal. You're not governing yourself according to the law. Okay, you're only a king by law. If you don't care about the law, if you're not using the law, if you're not governing yourself the right way under the law, whether you can remove the law or not, the bottom line is, if you're not listening to the law, why should I listen to you trying to tell me you're a king or whatever under the law? Okay? So, the bottom line is, you're not a king, no more. You're not the law, no more. Okay? You're not listening to the law. You're not operating according to the law. Okay? I don't have to listen to your authority. Okay? Your authority only comes from the law. Whether you can remove the law or not, you're only a king by law. Now, for those of you all over the world that are trying to understand why am I being denied my rights all over the world or wherever the hell, it's not a king doing this. Okay, it's the people running the legal centers, running the law, the district attorney, the judges, the Supreme Courts, okay, the lawyers, okay. That's why many of you get locked up. Many of you are forced to make war because that's what they want you to do. They want to say, look, we don't want to give them the law at all. They just want to make war. That's what they want you to do. So you'll never get the love.